Josh Rich.
50. Lucas Baez, double L. B-A, double L, yeah.
Starting the live, but I have it. So if they want to go live, I gotta go
Baez.
get my wife and kids. Oh, we probably should. I gotta go grab my kids. If you could, so right.
Some added pressure, but I think more than anything, I think these Roadrunners see it as an opportunity to impress and
Show out.
you know, Coach Taylor kind of instills that mindset within this program that whenever they get an opportunity to play, and especially on a night as big as homecoming, you got to take advantage of that. So there's definitely some pressure on these young guys, but I think they're going to take advantage of the opportunity.
And also, Dylan, you know, Santan Charter 3-4. They're coming off 2 shutouts in section play 2 weeks ago against San Carlos, last week against Globe, 56-0 against San Carlos, 57-0 against Globe.
We'd like to thank our sponsors.
APL hasn't taken any shots far downfield. Last week, we saw 3 of the dome, and they each would just line up out wide and just head straight upfield, and you were right downfield.
We thank you to the 2 people listening on Mixler, but we welcome our much larger live stream audience. Those of you who want to tune that way. The big showing from the Gilbert Christian family. We've got a lot of lawn chairs out there on the visiting side. Pretty well. So, a little budding rivalry here between a couple of 2A schools in Arizona.
Both looking to stay undefeated in
And the Neal will line up for 3rd and long. Gilbert Christian territory. And a great catch and a 1st down. And Daniel Dupree. Big 1st down play. 1st and goal coming up for the Roadrunners.
Real quick, I just mentioned those go routes. That one, Dupree looked like he was going to go on a go route and then cut it to the outside. That really got the defender kind of, for lack of a better term, it didn't quite break his ankles, but he looked kind of shocked that he could just continue his route. Dupree caught that ball about 7 yards short of the 1st down mark, but was ultimately able to turn upfield, break a tackle, and get in.
And it's a handoff up the middle and into the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Wakefield with the score, 14-13 and 14-14 pending the extra point.
Santan Charter says right back at you to Gilbert Christian. Wasn't as flashy, it wasn't as momentum shifting as a kickoff return touchdown, but slow and methodical right down the field. Not even slow, just methodical, picking apart the defense.
And it's a 2-point conversion attempt, a handoff to the left side, and Wakefield in, and Santan lead. A good old-fashioned Big 12 Texas-Oklahoma style shootout going on here early.
I did not even notice that lined up for 2. When you said 2-point, that shocked me. But Gary Taylor going for it all here in a big region matchup.
I don't know if I brought this up yet this season, but if you ever watch the NFL and you watch the Washington football team play, you'll see their head coach, Ron Rivera, do a lot of risky things you don't see a lot. Perry Taylor, I dubbed him Riverboat Perry last year because he does the same kind of stuff. He'll gamble a little bit. Sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't. That time, it really paid off.
too. Again, we talked about, we mentioned earlier, we don't see percentages and analytics and next-gen stats here at the high school level, but that probability-wise, win probability-wise, win percentage-wise, that is a huge shift in San Antonio's favor.
Great Bill Belichick with 6 Super Bowl titles. He has been known to do some risky stuff. Sometimes that's what you gotta do to win that.
Terry Taylor, he's part of the Patriots practice squad.
And here is Miranda's kick, and he will kick it nowhere near Tyler Bird after he returned the kick for a touchdown last time. Rolls into the end zone for a touchdown. So Gilbert Christian will set up at their own 20-yard line versus having that option for the touchdown.
Momentum is back on your side. You now have a lead. The last time we saw the San Antonio defense, they actually put together a very good set of downs. This is funky option, wishbone type offense. Gilbert Christian makes any adjustments or just stays with the rubber butter.
15-14 the score. From under center, the quarterback Hershey pitches it to the D spot. The D gets about a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6 for Gilbert Christian from their own 24-yard line.
Don't forget, Roadrunner fans, make sure you check out the new
For our listening audience, their offense is
your football gear, your basketball gear, your cheer gear, all kinds
kind
of
of tight ends on the left and the right, and the quarterback under center. And he will pitch it over to those tight ends coming around the left side and getting a first down and more. This is Hayden Hayne. Just as an athlete, 6'2", 175, plays kind of that H-back tight end role.
There's a lot of athletes listed on this Gilbert Christian roster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 listed in the first 20 games. They're very flexible with how they use these players.
Almost like a positionless offense. They just kind of, they're kind of just tight ends, but they're running backs.
No one's out wide. Nobody's out wide.
Nobody is out wide. No. Hershey will take the snap under center again, giving it to the left side to Hayne, who gets 8, 9, maybe 10 yards.
Big chunk right there. It looks like it'll be a 2nd down and 2.
2nd and 2 after the 8-yard gain. Nearing midfield is this Gilbert Christian offense. I'm going to correct myself saying it's a real complicated offense. They just kind of seem to do the same thing every time. It's very simple. Hershey now pitches to the other H-back, running up the middle. That's Ledesma, and he just plugs his way forward for a first down and more out across midfield.
Simple to execute, complicated to stop.
Exactly.
Feels like a pretty good way to describe it. There's only a few options for quarterback. He needs to go through. If you're a defender, but you yourself, which I remember also go to and playing multiple read option. Just read the defense.
9:09 left in the 2nd quarter. 14 points for Gilbert Christian, 15 points after the touchdown and 2-point conversion for San Antonio. 9 minutes left.
Football game, let's make sure you wait.
And the shotgun is Hershey. He will run it up the middle. Not a 2-yard gain. And you see them go into this shotgun every now and then. But basically, it's a predictable play every time. They've just been running it up the middle.
It's just a matter of which player is hitting football. And it's harder to not give enough huge plays. This just looks like
Gilbert Christian.
It means for your recent boys, you know,
3-4 yards away is the first down.
for the girls, they're 3.
About a second and 8 from Santan 47. Go back. Semi-wishbone formation. And pitch to the left side H-back. He's got a big hole. That's Ledesma. He'll get down to the Santan 30-yard line. Got some good offensive line there. They're just pushing their way forward. It's good blocks. They got some good blocks on that kickoff return for a touchdown as well.
Those offensive lines are athletes as well. Those guys really got out from the release, but they're allowed him. He had a few seconds. They're having lots of success on these kind of outside sweep routes. Similar to what we saw in the kick return. He just started breaking outside and blocked ahead of him and then just outran him.
He's got one running back to his left. 2 tight ends/8-backs to the right. He's going to throw this time. Roll to his left. Now take off and run. Struck a Santan defender, but actually does a good job of kind of halfway staying on his feet. And another Santan defender was able to come in off of that and make the tackle.
As he was kind of falling forward, another Santan defender shoved him right back. Let's see that physical style, that safe physical style. That's why they're doing it. It's that. Those are the safe hits that they like to see. Very physical, but also.
Actually, rule that as a generous 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
The third
Triple option formation again is squad getting nowhere. That's awesome. 1 yard on that play, so that'll be 3rd and 4. Action on the 4-yard line.
So like right there.
Pretty good job plugging his interior. It'll be interesting to see if Gilbert Christian goes back outside. We're looking at that a little bit.
Back to the left, comes over to the right, gets a first down. Hayden Hayde. Nice 6-yard gain on the play. A little more trickery there on that play.
Right on cue, Gilbert Christian. Go outside. That's another switch. Similar to the play, they scored a touchdown. But it's just these little wrinkles, excuse me, that are kind of keeping the Roadrunners just a little off balance. They're as fast and shifty as Gilbert Christian. Position move is just a little off balance. All you need to break 5-10 yards to get enough for the first down.
First and 10 for Gilbert Christian from Santan, 18-yard line. Hershey in the shotgun. He's going to roll to his right, get brought down for about no gain. Good job of getting tackled by the Roadrunners.
Hershey did a good job there just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I would consider that a small victory. Could have been taken out 4 yards in the backfield, but was able to break free of one guy. As you mentioned, even if you get past that first guy, there's a game and a word we had
Damage the big 6', 250-pound senior defensive tackle. Fired up after they make the halfway. Crowd getting loud here. 2nd and 10. Pitch again.
once again
Hayne. 9 yards.
On 3rd down and 2.
3rd and 1. And 10-yard line. A really long drive here. There's only 3 minutes and 54 seconds left in his second quarter. 15-14 score. Santana on top. He lines up. Under center, the two H-backs playing to the right and left. And he sneaks it up the middle and pushes forward. Loses something from his equipment. Almost got in. First ball from the 2-yard line. Santana defense doing whatever they can right now as we see one of their defensive linemen come up with a messed up shoulder pad. They're trying their best.
Maybe a little shaken up, maybe it's just a bit frustrated they weren't able to make the stop.
3 minutes and 8 seconds. Clock continues to tick away here in Gilbert, Arizona. Two budding rivals sneaking it into the end zone for the touchdown. Matthew Hershey, the quarterback, right back on top. Is Gilbert Christian. Hershey wanted to go too.
I think it's the piece of equipment that may have flown off, but maybe this play card sheet on his arm. He just went to the sideline and had to race to the sideline for the play call. They're going to go for two.
They will go for two. Try to make this a 7-point ball game. 20-15 to score. 2:57 play in the second. After that, Matthew Hershey QBC for the touchdown. Which is his 8th score of the season. On the ground. Line up under center. Now it's just one of those pitches to Hadizma, who walks into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. 22-15 the score. Back at it is this churning and plowing nice offense.
Becoming a very central theme to this game, and it's a turnover. You mentioned the clock, Jesse. Very impressive by Gilbert Christian. Have the ball for that long. It's good. It's tricky ball on the field like that. Very impressive.
And now Santan has an opportunity to have the last drive here of the first half. They can moderately matriculate down the field and get 2-7 at the longest.
Well, we've seen Santan turn these kinds of two-minute a few times this season. They haven't been as high-flying as air raid as they were maybe earlier on this season. It's just more balanced ground attack. The transfers are a little. Coach Taylor and Zane, they still like to roll it out, air it out a little bit here. They could easily make this up and tie it for him.
Speaking of air raid, he doesn't really run on anymore, but John's very good out to Gilbert here, head coach here, and Cardinals haven't said last week. The positive COVID test, he is fully vaccinated, so he should be all right. To send our wishes, best wishes out to the coach of the NFL team in the Valley. Short think is fielded, can't quite make out who.
The coach of the last undefeated team in the NFL.
That's correct. Santana will set up at their own 39-yard line.
Doan caught that ball, and nonetheless it was short game.
Get some cheer footage too.
In his first half, Santana gets the ball back. Heel from the pistol. Rose to his tight end Gentry, who turns around and makes a tough catch. The ball is thrown kind of behind him. Made that catch. Now it's down. Where he gets back up. That was he's all right. 2-yard gain on that short completion. That's a sack there. It's a 2-yard loss.
Looks like he was trying to come back inside where he might have had a little bit of running room. Grass turf monster. This is the turf monster.
Their grass a little bit longer here at second hand. Obviously, Arizona helps. Keep it a little bit healthier. Normal lack of rain. Gilbert just got tight end to his left, now right as he moves. Running back behind him. Wide receiver to his right, 2 wide receivers to his left. He will get the snap. He will throw across the middle, and it is dropped and intercepted. And down to the 30, 20, 15, and Neal gets the tackle out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Not Neal's fault on that one, but a heck of a tackle.
Right off the receiver's hands, right into the hands.
Hayden Hain, who's had a heck of a game with that interception. Sam Webb actually on that.
Right place at the right time. Another costly turnover. Now Gilbert Christian has a chance to extend the lead to half, as opposed to Santan Charter tying.
Quarterback in the offense, setting up first and goal at their 9. Santan. Now, it's Hain with a rolling around play. It's positive yards. 3-yard gain.
Prior to that play, taking over on the bench, you see one of the coaches coming over, had him on the shoulder a little bit, just so you know. Keep your head up. Whole second half ahead of us.
Very quick moving first half. Late in the season. Not too many penalties, only a couple so far today. Person lines up in the shotgun. And goes in motion. That is Hain, and he walks into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown score to the left side. All of a sudden, it's a 2-score game in Gilbert.
Interception led to prime field position, and Gilbert Christian did not miss.
And the extra point is good.
It should make it 29-15.
Score is now 29-15 Gilbert Christian.
33.7 seconds left. I'd be surprised if Coach Taylor and Zayden Neal came out and tried to really push the ball downfield, especially after that last interception. They might just be content running this out, coming out of the locker room, getting the football back, trying to make it a 1-score game coming out of the break.
If I know anything about Kerry Taylor, they're trying to score a touchdown here.
They do have all 3 timeouts.
33.7.
And Zayden Neal is not afraid to chuck that ball 40 yards downfield.
33.7 seconds left in the first half. We've seen Caleb Powell, the kicker here for Gilbert Christian, not kick it very deep. You gotta think with 33.7 seconds left, you're gonna just try to kick it. The dangerous Santan return man.
I'll throw you down there.
Daniel Dupree back there, and it'll be Kenny Sipple just inside his own 25, and he runs up to the 30 and slips close to that
a little bit too.
Close to that spot that Zayden Neal tripped up, and he's shaking up a little bit. Kenny Sipple is struggling, holding that right leg a bit. And with that, we will actually take our first commercial break of the game. for the injury. Never know. You know, sure. Sneaky pop. I love sneaky pop guys. Kenny Sipple walks off on his own power. Good to see. Looks like he'll be all right. As we're back here in Gilbert, Arizona, Santan, the home team, trailing 29-15 with 31 seconds left in the first half. Gilbert Christian on top. Santan will have a 1st and 10 from their own 27-yard line, which looks like kind of a short spot for where that kickoff was returned to. Neal from the pistol. He's got 2 wide receivers to his left, 2 to his right, running back behind him. He will look to throw. He'll roll to his left. He's got a man and a catch, and that should be a 1st down. He completes that one to
Like Dupree once again.
Daniel Dupree.
He got hit kind of hard there on the catch. A little shaken up, but he's running it off back to the huddle.
23.1 seconds left. Neal from the pistol. Got the running back behind him. 3 wide receivers to his right, to his left, to his right. Now he's running for his life back there after taking the snap, and he will just get out of bounds for a gain of about 1 or 2 yards. And now there's a flag on the play.
That'll be a blindside block on Ramirez, and the Santan sideline doesn't agree one bit.
It's actually a face-to-face block. And like the, it's a helmet-to-helmet play, so that's probably the good call there, and trying to get that stuff out of the game.
And any shot that the Roadrunners did have of getting into a scoring position here, even on a Hail Mary, quickly is eliminated.
So with 14.7 seconds left, Dylan, would you just take a knee here?
I personally would, but as you mentioned, Kerry Taylor isn't quite one to do so. The problem is, even if you do get a few chunk plays, you just don't have the time to get downfield, even with your timeouts. 15 seconds is maybe 2 long plays, and you're inside your own 15 now. You can't risk a pick 6 or a fumble.
All right, this is the time we've all been waiting for. After the early results in the primary election, now we're down to the finalists. 4. The Lord and the Lady of freshman class. Your finalists for the boys are Andy Cotter and Jeremy Withers. And this year's award goes to Andy Towsher. Lady finalists were Sarah Dupree, Chloe Hutcherson, and Bella Ortiz. And the winner goes to Sarah Dupree. The award to the freshman class for Andy Towsher and Sarah Dupree. All right, for the Duke inductions from the sophomore class. Your nominations for Duke were Thomas King, Daniel Dupree, and Ty Hancock. The winner goes to Daniel Dupree. Alright, for the Duchess, your nominees were Grace Steele, Bree Gibson, and Madeline Lucas. The winner goes to Natalie Munoz.
Oh, looks like the, oh no, that was the Wednesday game.
Are they playing right now?
For the first nominations, we have Trevor Baker, Kenny Sippel,
It is a,
and the winner goes to Kenny Sippel.
Jose Altuve just tied it.
yeah, I saw that.
Your princess nominations were Aggie Savannah
Sky are up 69-48 with 3 minutes and 35 seconds left in the fourth.
It's 1-1. Well, it's going to be 2-1, right?
Yep. Brutal. Packed house in Chicago at the Wintrust Arena. It's where DePaul and the Windy City Bulls play as well. WNBA team there used to play at Nationwide Arena. You ever seen that place in Chicago? Dumb.
Alright, your queen nominations are Maddie Martin and Ari Witter. And your queen for the 2021 homecoming is Ari Witter. Alright. And your chariot will be coming on up. No, your chariot. So we'll do a little walk around in front of it. Looks like we had a malfunction on the roof of the convertible. So we'll walk from about the 40 to the 40. Let's give it up for all of our homecoming court tonight here for homecoming in St. Clair. Let's get some pictures and then we will do our little halftime show with our little Roadrunner cheerleaders. These little cheerleaders participated in the first Santan Roadrunner cheer camp over fall break. And we learned a lot from our cheerleaders and our cheer coaches. So they're going to do a little special halftime show here in just one moment. Alright, Roadrunner fans, for all you moms and dads out there with these little Roadrunner cheerleaders, get your cameras ready because this is going to be a precious moment. So let's bring out our Roadrunners and our little Roadrunners. Coach Martinez, we ready? All right, here we go. Let's hear it for these little ones.
That's why I was able to. Chase Gardner's 5 for 7, 42 yards and a TD. Oregon, baby. the Rams got like 60, 70 a game.
All right, Roadrunner fans, our cheerleaders will be performing a halftime cheer, and here we go.
Probably the smallest Power 5 station.
Let's give it up for our cheerleaders. Good job, ladies.
Yep. Such a dumb idea. Yeah, it's also because they were in Chicago, but still like Chicago and St. Louis like the East. I think that was before there was I think so, but still. It was pretty. There was like the rest of the central. No, I don't think so. I guess we're live. We good? We're live? There's a... Welcome back to Santan Charter High School. Friday Night Lights homecoming. Just had the homecoming ceremonies for the Roadrunners, the home team, Santan Charter. But they go into the second half in a hole. 29-15 the score. The Knights of Gilbert Christian, a budding rivalry here just down the road from Santan Charter. They're on top. So Dylan, what did you see in that first half? First from Gilbert Christian that really helped them get this 29-15 lead.
First off, that special teams touchdown helps. Anytime you get a special teams touchdown, that's going to greatly improve your chance of winning. But also, we talked about it the entire first half, that simple yet complicated formation that they roll out, where it's kind of a mix between a wishbone, triple option, read option. They run some QB sneaks in there. They don't have a big variety of play calls that they have been executing, but it has kept Santan Charter off balance, which they've been able to use to their advantage.
And for Santan Charter, what did you see from them in the first half that just wasn't quite up to what Gilbert Christian was putting out there?
Yeah, I mean, the offense was able to move the ball very effectively, but just like we mentioned pregame, turnovers have been killing this team. In the first, before region played in their losses, turnovers were what was killing them. And you know, the fumble in the first quarter ultimately didn't end up contributing to Knight's points, but that interception right before the half, instead of potentially being tied at 22, Santan Charter's now down 14 coming out of the break. Can't have turnovers, especially against a team as disciplined and as good offensively as this Gilbert Christian team.
Just have about 1 minute and 35 seconds before the second half gets underway. And it will be Santan football to start the second half, so that could get them some momentum here.
Yeah, I think you got to get 7 out of the break here to give yourself a shot, get yourself some momentum. You know, if you can keep it within 1 score, a turnover on the defensive side would be a huge stop. But if you come out here and don't get any points, Gilbert Christian has all the momentum, a 2-score lead in the football. It would be tough to come back from that.
It'd be interesting to see if Penny Sipple comes back out. He got a little banged up in the first half, returning a hit. And the Roadrunners will head in our direction for the first quarter of the second half, third quarter. And
Now down 2 scores, it'd be interesting to see too. Kerry Taylor, very much so a short passing attack, a balanced run game. Down 14, it'd be interesting to see if he goes back to his usual air raid tactics that we've seen throughout the first half of the season.
no Penny Sipple out there that I see right now. So hopefully this is all right. Kickoff man for Gilbert Christian. Caleb Powell boots it away. That'll be a long kick, touchback.
This wind is starting to kick. It's, dare I say it, it's getting a little chilly up here.
Nice, good short sleeve weather if you're coming from Virginia, where I'm from. Wear shorts and short sleeves the rest of the second half. 1, because I'm a tough guy, and 2, I didn't bring a jacket. Forgot it.
We're used to not needing jackets here.
Jerseys are black with green numbers, and that's a first down, Roadrunners, as they carry on that play. Gilligan in the wishbone formation, gives it up the middle again to his running back. He takes it forward for a nice 10 or 11 yard gain, and Kane Ramirez is the one on that. On those runs. Wearing the 2 pink sleeves today. Obviously, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And taking the snap his kneel from wishbone formation, gives it again to Ramirez. He'll get another 4 yard gain.
Screw the balanced offense. Santan Charter's coming out and establishing a ground and pound, and they're working pretty quickly.
Looks like it'll be about 2nd down and
20. 2nd and 20 now. There's a pitch to the left. Getting about 7 of those yards back. Comes out, he'll be in the pistol. Santan is going to be forced to throw. He'll actually line up in the shotgun with the running back to his left. And he will roll to his left and way overthrow his intended receiver. Good coverage by Gilbert Christian on that one.
Now that was one of those 50-50 balls that you hope your receiver can bring down. In that case, it's too far ahead of everybody, but that was likely the mindset there for Zay Neal that let that one rip.
Gilbert's there by Rex McFadden. Now Neal throwing to his tight end, Gentry. It's what looks like the point of the game we're at with the score 36-50. And an unbelievable catch made. Daniel Dupree lays out. Woo-hoo! And the Roadrunners are back in this one.
They ruled that incomplete.
And it looks like they ruled it incomplete. I saw a catch there. Unbelievable. Shades of Dodgers, Giants.
It didn't go. But that one was a touchdown. I'm not quite sure.
Man, an absolutely brutal break for Santan Charter here. It'll be third and about 5. Neal gets it over to Dupree again, who dives for the pylon, and this time he's in for the touchdown.
Well, don't lie. That first one looked good. That one, for sure, is good. Daniel Dupree on a hitch route, making a man miss.
(36-21). The score now, and it looks like Perry Taylor will throw his offense out there for a 2-point conversion. Neal line up in that wishbone play, and it's a handoff up the middle and in. Ramirez gets in there for a 2-point conversion. So it is now 36-23. Santan still trailing, but definitely a momentum-shifting drive right there.
Yeah, right before the drive we were talking about getting back into the game. Now they're back into it. Their defense has to come up with a key stop and get their offensive football back, but they're not out of it yet. They're only down 2 scores. They're down 13 with the 2-point. And big drive there, big response from Zay Neal on the Roadrunners.
Fight song blares in the background. And again, it kind of feels like we've got a little bit of a football game here. It's up to defense to make stops.
Defense makes one play and that offense gets back on the field. It's only down 2 scores. Still 4 minutes left in the third and an entire fourth. Anything can happen here on homecoming night in Gilbert.
And that's Dupree's 9th receiving touchdown of the season. He's just one off the team lead. Colin Padone has 10. Haven't called his name too much tonight. Let's see if he put together a good in the third quarter. Start of the fourth. Pavel Miranda will kick it away in the dangerous Tyler Burr back there to receive. He returned one for a touchdown in the first half. He's turning his way forward. Gets to the 35. That was like a power run up the middle, but it was actually a kickoff return. But hey, they're still only at the 35-yard line. A lot of field to go, 65 yards.
Good Santan Charter defense. Okay. Somebody's going to have to make a play. Somebody's going to have to make a stop. They've only forced a punt on one drive.
Maybe 20. Might have gotten a bounce there at the end.
The ref continues to walk up the sideline. Just past midfield.
It's about an 8-yard punt there.
That's rough. Just didn't come off his foot right. This wind coming to from our left to right definitely doesn't help.
Definitely blew the punt. And the direction of the Gilbert Christian side of the field. Zayden Neal and the offense have a huge opportunity here to make this a 1-score game. Neal in the shotgun. He's got running back to his right. tight end to his right, wide receiver to his right, and a wide receiver to his left. Takes a step, handoff to Ramirez. Ramirez up the middle. Gets a nice gain of 4 or 5 yards. It'll be actually a 9-yard gain on the play. Ramirez, he's turning forward. He's got a lot of yards. And that was actually Cody Wakefield on the carry.
Yeah, Brody Wakefield making his
Brody Wakefield on the carry.
hasn't seen much time tonight after a big week last week, but right there gets into the game, just starts turning his legs, plowing forward, getting some love on the sideline there for a huge run.
The Roadrunners now have the ball, 1st and 10 at the Gilbert Christian 24-yard line. Here's Ramirez on the handoff, up the middle, keeps turning his legs, gets a 1st down, gain of 13 for the Roadrunner running back.
And this ground and pound attack is starting to wear down the defenders of Gilbert Christian. Wasn't working at first, but now they're starting to get big chunk plays on a consistent basis, and it's hyping up this side.
And a flag and a false start. False start called on the Roadrunners. I just don't think anybody was really set on that play. It'll be a 5-yard penalty. So we have 1st and 15 now from in here. 9 seconds, 8 seconds from the wishbone. Neal rolls to his left. He's got an open man in the end zone who does not catch it. A good play made again by the lockdown corner for Gilbert Christian, Sam Webb, rocking the number 4. And that is the end of the 3rd quarter, 36-23.
And that brings up a 4th and 11 on the other side of this quarter.
Maybe a 4th and 11. Do or die time for Santan Charter. 6-23 to score at the end of 3. The Knights on top over the home Roadrunners.
Dial it up here on 4th and 11. Trying to get points to keep on the scoreboard in our favor. This running attack, Gilbert Christian now in the 4th quarter. We start talking about that potentially remaining clock, taking our sweet time into key plays. Realistically, 30 to 45 seconds to any play to come off. So it'll be crucial to get points here.
We apologize for a little bit of technical difficulties, but hopefully we'll have this full 12-minute 4th quarter of 2A Salt Division action. Santan 2-0 in that Salt Division with this game and 2 more to remain. Both of these teams trying to make a playoff push.
Unbeaten, 2-0 each coming into today. The winner has a massive advantage heading into the final 2 weeks where the region winner advances to the playoffs.
And Neal in the pistol on 4th and 11. He rolls to his left. He's going to run for it, and we'll see what the referee says. And it'll be a turnover on down. Zayden Neal with a heck of an effort, but not quite going for the 1st down. And it's a turnover on downs, but hey, a heck of an effort there, Dylan.
Yeah, that was one of those. Nobody is available, so Neal, he did his best, tried to get outside as far as he could. Ultimately tried to lunge forward, but comes up a couple yards short. And the Santan defense will have to come up with another big stop. Still plenty of time, but need another stop here.
Setting up deep in their own territory is Gilbert Christian. Gotta think they're gonna be pounding, ground and pound here. Trying to eat away at this clock. They'll set up at their own 10-yard line, 1st and 10 under center, and it's a run up the middle and a 1-yard gain on the counter play there.
This is where the clock starts to become a little bit of a factor, especially if Gilbert Christian is able to, earlier in the game in the second quarter, that was a 7 or 8 minute drive ending in a touchdown. A drive like that would effectively end it.
We have 11:25 and ticking left in this game. Here on a beautiful night in Gilbert. Very quick high school football game tonight. It is only 8:53. We're already in the early fourth quarter, and here is a run to the outside. Looks like by the quarterback over there. Ooh. Hershey.
Did not see a flag there. There might be actually a flag on the far side. Looked like it was before the hit near the sideline.
3-yard gain by Hershey.
Yeah.
PA announcer rallying the crowd.
Is there a defensive penalty possibly? They're moving the ball downfield.
It'll be a defensive penalty, not quite sure. They called a face mask on Santan Charter. That'll be a 15-yard penalty. It'll get Gilbert Christian out of its spot deep in their own territory.
Is it about 30?
Ball at the 30-yard line. Gilbert Christian's 30-yard line. And their quarterback Hershey gets the ball from the shotgun, fakes a throw, hands it off to his running back Ledesma, who gets nothing.
Ramirez jumps on it. Santan Charter right back in business to potentially make this a one-score game as we get in. With it will eventually come around as it. So tip the cap to carry.
One-score game, no matter if Santan gets this 2-point conversion or extra point attempt, whatever they're going for here. Timeouts. It has stopped at around 141. Oh no, that wasn't a first down.
He must have gotten out of bounds.
I thought he got out of bounds. You got Kenny Sipple.
Now discussing actually.
It's actually ruled an incomplete pass, so game is not officially over yet. 26.8 seconds left.